Wow, we're moving into the holiday season. Whenever you're watching this, in today's video and training, I'm just going to share with you a very powerful hack to give you the ability to keep your energy wobble free. No matter what is occurring around you, what's going on around you, this hack will really powerfully shift your energy and your frequency. So, before I share it though, I just want to introduce myself. I'm Louise Wilson. I'm an entrepreneur, 25 years and counting. I've established multiple successful businesses. And for the past 15 years, I've been showing my clients how to work with energy, consciousness, and the infinite realms to leverage these to support their manifestation journey. And I am the founder of the Quantum Leap in Your Sleep 30-day challenge and the Rewired for Wealth coaching container. So, as we head into the holiday season, I know this is a beautiful time. It's a time when we can be with family, and it's exciting, it's wonderful. And I also appreciate that it's not always a happy time for everybody, like those who've experienced loss, especially. It's very hard and it's a very challenging time. And so I wanted to share with you in today's training just a very simple process that you can use that can hold a very powerful container for you in the moment to really keep those feelings of grief and loss to bring yourself into the moment. Now, I don't wish to diminish what you're feeling or what you're experiencing. That is not my intention at all. But this process that I'm going to share with you is something that helped me tremendously over 30 years ago when I experienced a very difficult time. I just separated from my husband of 10 years, and I just felt like my world had come crashing down around me. The rug had completely been pulled from underneath me. I was living in a foreign country. I was living in Amsterdam. I moved into a hostel. I had no friends, a job that I hated, and no husband anymore. And I was really in a very, very difficult, dark place and very sad, distraught. And the most powerful thing that I could do for myself, and it was a challenge, it wasn't always easy, was to bring myself into the present moment. Because what I discovered was that all of those feelings of grief and loss, they were in two different places. They were in the past because I was thinking about the past and what I'd lost and the relationship and the home and the friends, and the job and everything that I treasured and all the things that meant the most to me. They were in the past. And when I thought about them and the fact that I no longer had them, it was very, very painful. And then when I tried to imagine a future, my mind would always go to that future that I don't have these things. And so that future was equally painful. But when I brought myself back to the moment, just in this moment right now, it did ease that tension, it eased the pain, didn't completely erase it. No, it didn't, but it lessened it. And that was the lesson for me, was realizing just how much my focus and my attention and thinking about the past and thinking about the future was creating a lot of upset and a lot of distress and a lot of hurt for me. And it was challenging to deal with that. So this just bringing yourself back to the moment, for me back then, it was about, okay, I'm in the moment, looking around me and just trying to find those little nuggets of beauty. And I remember this one particular time where I was leaving the hostel, I was going to a hotel, I was managing events at that time, and it was on the other side of Amsterdam, and it was 6 in the morning, pouring rain. I'm in the back of the cab, I'm looking out, it's dark and rainy and wet. And I'm like, oh, just feeling so sad about my life and my loss. And once I got to the hotel, I was just thinking, oh, I'll just get a cup of coffee. And then get a cup of coffee, I'll feel better. And then I got to the hotel, and of course it was 6 a.m. The conference didn't start till 8:30. The coffee station wasn't set up. I'm like, oh God, like, oh, can't even have a coffee. This is awful. And the banqueting person there, I think he just intuitively could see, that I wasn't quite right. And I asked him about coffee. He said, oh, he won't be here till 8. And he said, I'll go get you a coffee. And he disappeared. And I expected him to come back with like just a regular coffee. And he came back with a latte. And I was like, oh my goodness, just that one act of kindness. Here we are, 30 years later, and I've never forgotten that. I've never forgotten what that one act of kindness that banqueting person did for me. And it shifted something in me, just made me feel a sense of hope. It just made me feel good. And I think there's a lesson even in that, never underestimate as you go about your day, how these little small acts of kindness, how much that ripple effect that they can have in somebody's life. 40, 30 years later, I've never forgotten it. I'll never forget it because it shifted something in me. So I think just looking around for anything in this present moment, maybe it's your dog and dogs and they're playing, or maybe there's kids playing outside and you can hear them, or they're opening presents, or whatever's happening, a song on the radio. Just bring yourself to the moment, be present in this moment right now. Remember this: the past is history, the future is a mystery. This moment right now is a gift, and that's why they call it the present. So I hope that this little hack, little process, what's ever occurring in your life, what's ever happening for you, that if you can always just seek to bring yourself back to the present, because when you're in the past, it can wobble. Your frequency wobbles. Future, it can wobble if you're thinking not so good thoughts. But when you're in the moment, just seeking to feel better feeling thoughts if you can, then this is a process you can use over the holiday season. Somebody pisses you off, come back to the present. Don't think about that. Don't think about what happened. Don't think about the future based on what happened. Just come back to now. This is where your power is, and you are a very powerful creator of your reality. The thoughts you think, the beliefs, the emotions. Reach for those better feeling thoughts and better feeling emotions. And I just want to say to you, wish you all of the best. I'm sending so much love to you across the ethers, across the miles. And if you enjoyed this video, I'd love for you to, share your biggest aha, biggest takeaway. And you might want to click the subscribe button, the notification bell. That way you'll always know when new videos drop. They drop every single week. And thank you for being here. Thank you for spending time with me here, hanging out, and I appreciate you, and I just want to send you so much love. And if you want to catch up with me over on the grams, on Instagram, I'm at the Infinite Entrepreneur. And if you want to know more about me, my programs, my offerings, then you can head over to my website at www.louise-wilson.com. Lots of resources in this channel, free resources. Poke around, click on them. I hope you can make use of them. I created them for you to just, empower you really to create that big, beautiful, wonderful dream that you have for your life. Alrighty, sending love to you across the ethers and the miles. Bye for now.